Yeah. Jeff, what's happening in Utah?
Hello. Well, I guess you could say I'm having a lot of first dates. I'm having failure to launch here, and I guess people are wanting to know like a list of success stories. So that's my latest excuse. Besides, I feel I'm being spread thin, um, and I'm just pulled in all different directions. I try to focus on restaurants. I get pulled into a farm, and farm's commercial, isn't it?
Farm is considered commercial. It's agriculture, but it is considered commercial.
So then I go and learn about farm. I have people interested in manufacturing and doing evaluation, but I'm just I'm the only one to blame at this point. But I appreciate all your input and effort. I just gotta launch it and bring in some, I guess, bring in some losses.
Yeah,
to
you got to,
learn.
and leverage your other business partners within the EXP. If they
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what I
know
was just
what
about to
deals
say.
have been done, just reach out to brokers within EXP and just say, hey, I need some deals that have been done, and compile a list that you can
Yes.
use. Just say, this is, my team. These are closed
Yes.
deals that we've closed in the last 6 months or a year or whatever that might, that our team has closed. So
Yeah.
leverage the team approach, because we all work for the same company. We're all independent contractors, but we all work for the same company. So leverage the team. You're not lying. You're providing good information to them. And for those people that, because you're always going to run across somebody, there's always going to be those people that say, well, have you ever sold my type of business before? And obviously none of us have ever sold anything until we have, right? You never sold a manufacturing company until you do. It's really stupid, because at the end of the day, what we're actually selling is cash flow. Doesn't matter how the cash flow is being generated, as long as it's legal. That's what we're selling, is cash flow as a business broker. So you're always going to have somebody that thinks, oh, well, my business is different and unique and blah, blah, blah. And it may be in some respects, but at the end of the day, the buyer is still looking for cash flow. And so that's what we're selling. So
Well,
leverage leverage your people, leverage your peers.
And on that point, selling the cash flow, that's a key. Let's keep it simple. I think we get too deep into the weeds and 10, 20 reasons why we can't do something, and just keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
I started an informal group with EXP realty agents here in my state called the Joint Committee. And I rely heavily on my joint committee, and I've been lucky enough to get a lot of leads as a new agent, and anything that's been without a business or unzoned, I've given it out as 50-50 referrals to members of my joint committee. And they've done a killer job, and and they've been new agents like me too. And our DMB said, oh, I'd put $235,000 on this property that I referred to her with her. She had 2 sales under her belt, as did I at the time. And I said, oh, it's a cannabis property. I'd double that. And she ended up selling it for $775,000 cash. And I told her if she sold it, that I'd get her a ticket to a cannabis conference so she could learn more and specialize. But Montana is a humongous state, and I don't like driving all the time, and I can't be everywhere, and they make me shine. They make my business look so much better. People are starting to recognize them in their regions, going, oh, Miles is your guy in Bozeman, right? Like, yeah, that's my guy. So yeah, I agree. Lean on your team at EXP. That's I think the best thing about EXP.
Yeah. Thank you, Erica.
I have a question for Erica on that team. They're residential agents, right, Erica?
Yeah.
And I love the play on words that you use there for the joint committee. But anyway, so these are people that are referring business to you. Is that how you're looking at that? How do you present that?
I have started it by referring to them. I've had like the one with Kina, who I just mentioned, was 20 acres with a light deprivation greenhouse that had been used for cannabis grow, but it was unzoned and it didn't have a business attached. And she's closer to the area. And I thought she would do a terrific job. And, you know, so I started by giving them away.
So you started
and
kind of the opposite direction, going to the realty people, helping them out is what you're saying. And
Yep.
now they're
Yes.
turning around and helping you out, I guess, is what's happening.
Yes, they are referring to me for businesses. And I was the first, and now there's two of us in EXP Commercial in Montana. And actually the second, he recruited himself wanting to be on my team and learn what I was doing. And so I've just taken the opportunity to mentor people in what I know, even though I'm as new an agent, if not newer than them. I have a lot of great contacts and I've had a lot of leads, and it's been statewide. I have clients statewide. I have clients that have never met me face to face. So
Where are you located, Erica?
I live out in the mountains by Butte, Montana.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You are remote. Wherever you live in Montana, you're remote. Let's face it, but pretty much. But yeah, Butte's a mining town, and it's quite a town, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
an amazing
Erica
place.
is got a good idea. I just got my clock hour license to offer clock hour classes, and one of my ideas is to do classes for EXP Realty agents, and share my 20 years experience and of course the technology experience. And having 1,500 agents in the state of Washington is a good source of potential business brokerage leads that could come our way by doing that. Because clock hour classes I mean, there's no money in that, but the potential of leads could be very good.
All right.